Hey! How is everyone doing tonight? Yes, I know. It's a little bit late out there. It is. It's after 9:30 here, Central Time, but I'm glad to see so many people in the live chat. Hello, welcome. I know this is Bridge the Divide, and I am JL, and of course, you're used to a different kind of thing on this channel, and but we're doing it again. So if you remember last time, I did a stream like this, where it was the kind of the creepy little intro and everything. I was inviting everyone to vote for me in the sorry, not the Week in Horror. That's my show. The Face of Horror contest that that Rue Morgue is currently holding. So it's a popularity contest thing. You have to get people in your social circle to vote for you, and of course we're doing it again because, as I'll show here in just a second. As soon as I set this correctly... wait, nope, that's not it. My bad. Wrong one. Here we go. Because as you can see, there is the countdown. We are 25 minutes and 9 seconds away from the round reset, from round 2. And as you can see, I am still in first. So I'm quite pleased that all of you, everybody in the live chat, everybody who follows the channel, and everybody who follows Week in Horror, our podcast, voted for me to be in the first position. So this is the first round down. And so in the first round, they're going to choose the top 20. The top 20 people in this group. So the top 20 people in this group, which will be these top 4... be me, Matthew, Tara, Kate, Curtis, Esme, Billy, Jerry, Shannon, Bailey, Tylene, Buffalo, and John, Brittany, Jay, and Rihanna. Are all 1, 2, 16. Oh, and Melinda, Richard, Tammy, and David. All 20 of us are going on to the second round. So these are all the individuals that will be moving on to the second round, and because of all of you and y'all's dedication and y'all's love, I am currently in first. So I made it through this entire round being in first because of y'all's support, because of y'all's votes for me, and to all of the individuals who took it upon themselves to donate, because the way this whole thing works is you can vote once every 24 hours, and that's your free daily vote. So you click it, and then 24 hours pass, you can then hit the button again. So if you go past that 24 hours, the 24-hour timer starts when you click that button. However, you can get more votes, and you get more votes, 1 vote per dollar that you donate to the B Plus Foundation. The B Plus Foundation is the largest provider of financial assistance to families dealing with pediatric cancer. And I looked into them. They are a magnificent charity. They do a lot of fantastic work. But that is completely and totally optional. You do not have to do that. You can just vote once for free per day. And because of all of you doing this, it'll be amazing. So let me take a look and let me say hi to who all is in the live chat. As a matter of fact, let me put that... we'll go ahead and go a little bit smaller. No, look at that. Now it's blocking me. All right, we'll have to move over here. So let's take a look and see who is here in the live chat. I see a lot of cool people, a lot of good faces. I see Doctor Who Design is here. Good to see you. Flat Derp as well. Thank you so much for being here. And then I see Clive Wells says 3:30 a.m. I can start watching this or finish watching The Godfather Part 3. It's a mafia gangster film, just in case JL didn't know. I was very well aware. Al Pacino was amazing in that. I think Godfather Part 2 is better, but 3 was also quite good. I see there's Clive, and then I see Flat Derp is in the house. Good to see you, Flat Derp. Oh shit, it's just going down here. Nah. Good, yep, going down just for a little bit. I don't intend to be on super long. It's pretty much to make people aware that we are 22 minutes away from the round reset, and people can vote going into the new round. So maybe I can stay first through this next round, because the first round, the first 20 get selected. So the top 20 get selected. Round 2, the top 15 will get selected. So hopefully that will be it. So Doctor Who Design says, I miss Otangelo. You are alone in that. I do not miss that person at all. Let me see here. Oh, thank you also. Yeah, there's those amazing emojis. Thank you so much. Archangel 3 is here. Good to see Archangel 3. Tony Regime as well. Good to see you. Thank you for the obligatory alternative power. And I see Roseanne Massman says, good evening, JL. Good evening, Roseanne. Good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Tom Roberson is here, says, boo, yes, boo to you too. I Heart Dogs is here, good to see you. This is cool, 2 nights in a row of horror, absolutely. This won't be super long, and I did send a couple of invites out, and I'll get into that here in a second. Cindy Sue, good to see you, says, yeah, I made it. Being back home helps. Good to see you, Cindy. Thanks so much for being here. G Demolished as well says, I miss Vincent Price. I, too, miss Vincent Price. I do. Let me see. Not much flat derp. Just doing this little stream to keep everybody abreast of what's going on. Miss Ellie is here. Good to see you, Miss Ellie. Curbside Law Scholars Chili Suzalot is here. We will clear all lawsuits through you. We absolutely will. Good to see you. And I see Facty's in the house. Good to see you, Facty. Thanks so much for being here. Yes, please. Thank you, Roseanne. Please smash that like button. I do appreciate that. Let me see here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. And we're already there. Okay, so first and foremost, this stream is pretty much kind of like, not normally what I do. It's pretty much about the Face of Horror stream. Yeah, it's given by the thumbnail that you saw. It's pretty much the Face of Horror stream to let everybody know that the new second round is about to begin and everybody can get their votes in. If you would like to vote, that link is down in the description. It's literally the top link in the description, and it looks like this. It's faceofhorror.org/2022/ Jared-Warren, because that's my name. So, because now you know my first name. That was the one thing, is because it's pretty much connected to your Facebook profile, and there wasn't much that I could do. But anybody who was friends with me on Facebook, they knew my name from there. So, but there you go. So that's where you can cast your vote. The link is in the description. It's the top link there. You can go there and cast your vote once every 24 hours. So, and the second thing is while we are waiting while we are going to pass the 19 minutes until the second round starts, I did invite I invited Johnny on. I don't know if he'll be able to be here. He may have talking with or maybe dealing with the kids. He probably doesn't know that I'm live right now. But that's oh, can I put the link in the chat? I absolutely can. Flat derp, you got it. Paste and pow, because I got the screen up. There's the link in the chat, so you can jump on that and you can go vote. So, but predominantly, because I was active today. I was online a lot because I got some writing gigs that came down that I'm currently working on. So I was at the computer a lot, and I got a lot of notifications about him, about who I'm talking about. I could see the jokes being made about him, and Flat Derp, and I get that, but there was so much chatter going on about him. And oh yes, Jess, good to see you, Jess. Yes, you can vote once per 24 hours, but you can get multiple votes if you go down here and you see they allow you to get multiple votes, pretty much one per dollar that you donate towards the B Plus Foundation if you are able to. You don't have to. You do not have to do this. You can just do one vote per day for free. All you have to do is just return, and there you go. But if you do want to check them out, and I have looked into them, the B Plus Foundation has a magnificent track record. They're the largest provider of financial assistance to families dealing with pediatric cancer. So there's that option down there. So you do have that, or you can put in your own amount, but that's only if you want to or if you're able to. So, but otherwise, one vote, free daily vote, you can go ahead and smash that. And that is just, that's pretty much it. So we're just looking at the countdown here. So there were so many notifications. Plothole went live. Irish Demon went live. Team was on there. I think Masshole went live. I don't think there was a Frauditor channel that didn't cover Chili's last stream. Now, I got the link to that late last night. It was shortly after he did it. One of the I think it was Combat Wombat downloaded it, and I watched it right before I went to bed. And it was so infuriating that I was like, you know what? And then I kind of went to bed. I went to bed upset. So I get up early. I had a production meeting this morning and got through that. Started working all day. So, and after I hit the gym, I was like, I'm going to go live tonight, and just because I wanted something to talk about that was fun and that was not that person, because in my personal opinion, and I don't really cover him at all. If he comes through Oklahoma again, I may cover him, but I don't typically cover him. And that dude, that was just, that aggravated me. Because those are my friends. Team Skeptic, I consider a very, very close friend. Irish Demon, I consider a very, very close friend. And that level of stress is not something that they need. And I don't want to contribute to that. I've already, to put a kind of like a nail in it, I've already encountered him, the man-child. I've encountered him. I've stood face to face with him. I've had him I've had him yell in my face, stick his camera right in my eye. Just like right here. Okay, y'all saw the stream. I've encountered the guy, and I'm not impressed. He didn't do anything. All of that talk, all of that nonsense that you heard on his stream, all of that nonsense, it's literally, he's shielded by the internet. He does not have that level of bombacity in real life. In real life, he's a small man, and he has got nothing left but his vanity. That's all he has. I caught a whiff of another stream that he did where he was like flexing at the camera. The man-child has nothing left but his vanity. And that is quickly leaving him. He's got nothing. He is unraveling, and he's going to meet the end that he deserves. I don't know how that will be, but he will meet the ending he deserves. Because he's made his own bed. Now he's going to have to lie in it. I didn't want to talk at length about him because it was so egregious and so aggravating that he turns around and does this to Team right when Team leaves, and then does it to Irish, who's already out of the country, and doesn't have the balls to even bark that much. When he's standing face to face with me, when there's nobody around but me and him. Yeah, I was recording on my phone, but there's no audience. There's no live stream. It was just me and him. No one to play. No one to play his character for. Nobody at all. And yet, even with no audience, it wasn't until there was somebody around who could watch him that he started acting like that. So, he is a chump. He is a coward. I can attest to this personally. I have stood in front of him. Okay? He's got nothing. He is absolutely nothing. And whether that's what I'm saying. I don't care about him, and he's a waste. He really, really is. All he wants to do is hurt people. That's all he's interested in, because he feels that people have hurt him. So all he can do is lash back. So, screw him. I don't care. This was so I invited Johnny on because I wanted to to maybe have a short stream and talk about something that was other than him, like maybe what we would do if we pulled this off and I actually win this thing. Through your support and your votes, if I actually won the Face of Horror thing, like, obviously, cool, hang out with Kane Hodder, do a photo shoot, that'd be pretty neat. Go spend 2 nights at Buffalo Bill's house. Okay, so the rewards are this, just to give you an idea. And you imagine, we run a horror podcast, like what this would do for us. Let me go ahead and bring it up. Okay, so, one horror enthusiast will win $13,000, obviously before taxes. A walk-on role in an independent film. I don't know what what is. A 2-night stay at Buffalo Bill's house. Awesome. And go head-to-head with horror legend Kane Hodder in a photo shoot for Rue Morgue magazine. That's pretty badass. So, walk-on role in an independent film, that's pretty neat. I've done movies before, so that's nothing scary. I've done that before. 2-night stay at Buffalo Bill's house? Hells to the yes. 2-night stay at Buffalo Bill's house. I am so there. I'm so there. Head-to-head with horror legend Kane Hodder. I've met Kane a couple of times. I do not know if he will remember me. I don't. He probably won't. He's met, hundreds of thousands of people. So I do not know if he'll remember me. Maybe he will. I don't know. Because he did choke me out one time. I was one of the rare people that he choked out. So maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think that would be cool if he did. Or he's like, holy shit, you're the guy I choked out at Texas Friday Weekend. And he was like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. That would be freaking cool. And of course, the big thing is this $13,000 before taxes. Because that $13,000 can go a long way towards pushing our journey forward as far as production goes, and as far as bringing our fans and our patrons and everybody along for the ride. That would be a nice little windfall that could secure that could secure a lot of things. So this is a big thing. So, and I wanted to hopefully Johnny to pop on to be like, hey, let's talk about what we could potentially do, what we could do with this, what we could, like what doors this would open. But apparently, and I messaged him. What did he say? He said, when? I said, I'll message back and say, he asked me when, and I'm going to message back and say 9:30. All right, so the first cut is September 15th, which is today, at 8 p.m. Pacific time, which is 10 p.m. my time, which means we got 10 minutes and 23 seconds before they do the first cut. And then they cut the first 20, and wham, there we are. So, and they've been tracking them in the group. I've been seeing a lot of movement. Like, they'll all shift around. Like, Matthew wasn't always in first. I think Tara was in first, Tara was in second, that she got bumped to third. Matthew jumped up. Also, Curtis was up there for a little while. Rihanna has taken some hit. Like, she used to be way up, and then she dropped down. So did Bailey. Bailey was up, then she dropped down. I don't know why Brittany has pizza there, but hey, that pizza looks delicious. And Jerry Garcia was actually second for a good long while before he took Curtis's place, and then Jerry was up there, and then Matthew took his place, and he's gotten knocked down quite a bit. But there's been a lot of shifting here. The only thing that hasn't shifted is me. Because of y'all. Y'all made that happen. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate y'all's support in helping to make that happen for us. So 9 minutes and 26 seconds before they do the first cut. Let me see. I got some new faces in here. Let me see. Hello, baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And Hello Baby, it says, voted for you every dang day. Thank you so much, Hello Baby. I do appreciate that very, very much. Killer Cuts is here. Good to see you. Yep, all bark, no bite. You got it. Thank you so much, Roseanne Maston, who said just voted. Appreciate that. And let me see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I Heart Dogs. Good to see you. Yep. Renee Name. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And G Demolished. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Lizzie Lewis says, oh, please be careful with your words next time. He'll come and get you. Believe me, I am not worried about him at all. Chili doesn't have the legal acumen, nor I'm just going to be flat out honest. I'm going to be flatly honest. Chili doesn't have the legal acumen or the finances to take me on. He doesn't. Chili is, if he attempted to, I would eat him alive. Well, technically, my legal team would eat him alive. They're people that my family use. So, because I had a bit of a misspent youth, and we have lawyers that are very well connected to the family for a variety of needs. We have corporate lawyers. Unfortunately, we have a criminal lawyer and a number of civil lawyers as well. Individuals that my mother kept on retainer after things like after all of my legal troubles when I was young, after my father passed away. We have a probate attorney on retainer. We got a number of attorneys. So I have the access that I need. Chili taking me on would be the worst mistake of his life. I have no kids. I own all of my assets outright. So, there's nothing he can, there's nothing he can get. Literally, it's not like he can garnish my wages and like this. This is my income. So, I'm not worried about it at all. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't have the legal acumen. He doesn't have the case, and he doesn't have the finances to take me on. That would be the dumbest mistake in his life. Oh, let's see. Well, thank you, Hello. Says, well, jail's going to the next round. How many more? Okay, so we can actually run that down here in just a minute. I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Tony Regime says, how funny would it be if the independent film was Nail Gun or something from Sonic Films? That would be fucking hilarious. That would be too funny. I would just be like, I would have to sit back and go, this is it. I wrote this. Alice Caffrey, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Surf as well says, darn it, jail is trying to sleep. My bad. Sorry about that. Don't worry, we're not going to be here too long. Good to see AZ Jeep Girl. This just voted again. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I have not heard what's going on over there, Facty. I'll probably hear about it tomorrow. And I see Christo Kinnernim is here. Says, hey, JL. Howdy, folks. Good to see you, Christo. Thanks so much for being here. All right. So, and Elizabeth Sylvester says, I can vote at 1 a.m., but I voted every day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got 6 minutes, 32 seconds. So, pretty much how this runs down. And I've gone over this a number of times with some others because the rules were a little complicated. And with complicated rules, you always want to make sure that you're on top of them. And so the breakdown was, I think I put it in Week in Horror in the horror chat. Let me see here. Okay. So round one, I copied them all on my phone. So I tried to make them easy. Round one, top 20 cut. Round two, top 15 cut. Round three, top 10 cut. Round four, top 5 cut. Round five, they cut top 1 and top 2 for round 5. So they save the 1s and they save all the 2s. Round 6 is solely for the 2s. That's kind of like a stay in the game kind of round. It only lasts it's a very short round, only lasts like 3 days. And so the 2s get their own little kind of reanimator round, and those 2s, the top 1s out of all those 2s get selected, and then the votes are reset. Then round 7, then those 2s that survive become 1s, then rejoin all of us 1s from round 5, and we go to round 7, and round 7 is the top 1s are taken, votes are then reset, top 8, and then the round 8 is the top 1s, votes reset, and then we go on to that's the Apocalypse round, then we go on to the final winner round, which is round 9, where the final winner is chosen. And that takes place, I believe, in November. So the rules were a bit complicated, but in the Week in Horror Discord, I put up all the rules so everybody could read them, and try to break them down as easily as possible because they are a little bit complex. And sometimes contest rules, you got to watch that wording. You got to watch that wording sometimes. But so far, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's that round 5 it gets complicated because they save the 1s and 2s. They give the 2s a chance to kind of stay alive and become 1s again. Then all the 1s from 5 and 6 go into 7, and then they do it all again. Only after that they're resetting the votes after every round. So everybody goes back to, from what I understand, everybody goes back to 0, and then we start again. So it just goes over and again. So in essence, you just need your people to keep voting for you maximum style. Just keep busting it out just every single time. So that's pretty much it. Just stay on top of it. Let me see here. I see Torque is being a little pain. Oh, and by the way, for anybody who's curious, on that thumbnail, see that picture right there? Yes, I tried to do a cute picture of me pouring water on a mogwai. So my wife found that for me, and he is sitting right up there, if you can see him. He's sitting right there. That is an original gizmo from 1984. She found that at I think at an estate sale. She was like, "What the heck?" And she checked the tag on it. Tag was still readable. She was like, 1984, and she snagged it immediately. $1.50 she paid for that. There's a little bit of kind of some of the threading for the detail on the feet and that's kind of come undone, but otherwise he's in fantastic shape. $1.50 for that 1984 original. Was it 82? 82. Might be, no, it was one of the two. Early 80s original gizmo. And so I was like, yes. So he's right there. He's up there. Boom. Looking over. As a matter of fact, I can probably do this, and you can see him a little better. There he is, and you can see him a little bit better. Yep. I have to use those lights sparingly because they die quick. Yeah, pretty much. Hello, baby. Yeah, just vote every day until I win. Is pretty much what it is. And Johnny never came on, which is a shame. Let me see. And he never messaged me either. Oh, well. So let's go back to it. How much time we got? 2 minutes and 24 seconds until they do the cut. Oh, no. Come back here. Until they do the first round cut. Now, I don't know if anything exciting is going to happen. I just wanted to be here for this. And you'll see this picture. I've got pictures planned for every round reset. If I survive and make it to the next round, I have a new picture going up, and my wife has already planned that one. So I got some cool stuff in the works. So I guess to justify being the face of horror. So I love gremlins, and I saw that, I was like, oh, me pouring water on a gremlin, that would be hilarious. Using a Cthulhu mug. So that's pretty much it. So I'm excited about this. Yes, whatever you do, never ever feed them after midnight. Yeah, I had one of the. Oh, yeah, they were really, really cool. Oh, hey, Angel Rivera, good to see you. Thank you so much. What up? What up? Good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, but yeah, a minute and 27 seconds, and we will see. So I don't know if I don't think anything is going to happen. I do get updates. I get updates every. Teddy Ruxpin more scary than Gremlins. I had a Teddy Ruxpin and I had a Grubby that you could connect via use the cord in the back to connect the two of them. I had my mom got me a Teddy Ruxpin for Christmas, and I got a Grubby I think a few months after that. So I had both of them, and unfortunately they both eventually got destroyed, which was a damn shame because I kind of miss. Sometimes nostalgia wise, I kind of miss it. Oh, Gizmo and the Pink Vet, nice, from Gremlins 2. Hell yeah. Or it was the second one. No, it was the first one. It was the first one, my bad. In the second one, he went Rambo. He went Rambo in Gremlins 2, and he drove the little car in Gremlins 1. I remember that. Is that right? Did I get that right? Oh, it's been a long time. Oh, let me see. 24 seconds, 20 seconds, and we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens, or they'll just do the first cut. But I'm currently in first, and I guess we'll find out what happens here. There's the link, and I'll put the link up again in the chat. There's the link that you can go. Hey, Laura Rader, been lurking from the Roku in the living room. Congrats. Thank you so much, Laura Rader. I do appreciate that. And there we go. So, it just reset. That's pretty much it. So, top 15. Voting for the top 15 ends September 22nd. So, that'll be in another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So, it's 1 week apiece. So, 6 days. So, now you can get your votes in for the second round. And let's take a look in the group. So, there's Matthew, Tara, Kate, all the way down up. And there's all of the individuals who didn't make it. There was a bunch of people in this group. Like a lot. So a lot of people didn't make it. So we're down to there. Yep, all the way down to David Pollock. So here we go, the top 20. Now we're looking to cull the next 5. And it'll be, you're culling the next 5 for the top 15 is pretty much what it's going to be. Let's go back to this. And there's Jim. Jim, so he does these little videos to kind of I guess, give you tips and everything. He's kind of a goofy cat. Let me see here, 1 sec. Oh, I don't see it anymore. But anyway, but yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, he does. Yeah, he's cute. It's funny. He does funny stuff. But there we go. That's pretty much it. So still first. Appreciate it for all of the probably because all those votes they're not doing a reset, so I'm pretty sure all those votes are stacked up on top of each other. So this is your opportunity. That link is still down there. Bam, there we go. And we are at the top of round 2. So I survived round 1. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of the followers of Week in Horror. Thanks to all of the followers of this channel. I do appreciate it. And I'm glad that we could do this little stream here so we would have something to talk about other than he who will not be named tonight. So, have a good night, Alice Caffrey. Thanks so much for hanging out. I do appreciate that. It's 4 a.m. there. Yeah, I know this was a late one. They did it at 10, but I was thinking I really ought to go because I know there's going to be some people that are still up. And if you were as aggravated as I was today after all of the live streams, after everything going on, I wanted a palate cleanser. I wanted to do something fun and talk about something fun and happy. And, and not that grossness that is, him. I wanted to do that for everybody. So, for not only for y'all, but also for myself. I needed a palate cleanser after all of that crap. I couldn't stand it. All right, so I don't know if Johnny... I was hoping I might be able to pop on it because I really want to chat with him. Maybe he will be. Let me see. You available briefly? And that's another thing. Another thing is... reset the 24-hour clock. Very nice. Oh, cool. So when they went to round 2, they reset the 24-hour clock. Very cool. Awesome. Thank you, Zachariah Hooper. I do appreciate that. He does, G Demolished. He does have a Son of Svengoolie thing going on. He really, really does. And for those who don't know who Svengoolie is a horror personality, and he looks like that. That's Svengoolie, and that's what he's got going on. And he does, like, you know, like goofy stuff with the rubber chicken and makes stuff like that, you know, like does funny stuff. But he's been kicking it. Rich, I think, son of Svengoolie, yeah, I think Rich Cause is kicking ass on that since 1979. So he's awesome. Svengoolie is really, really cool. All right, let me see here. It says, oh, but I want to talk about Voldemort. He will not be named. I know that, right? Let me see here. Perfect antidote. My pleasure, Alice. You have a great night. Sleep well. Thank you so much for voting. I appreciate you hanging out. And definitely have a good rest. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. I got a busy day tomorrow. I do. I got production calls I got a production call, I think, at 4:30. I've got that's going to give me another writing project. I got another writing project I got to start. I got to finish prepping everything for the trip when I go out of town and go see Irish Demon out east. So I'm so stupidly busy. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. I don't know if Johnny will be able to join us. I don't even know if he's in the live chat. Ooh, I Heart Dog says, tomorrow is my quit smoking date. I'm happy to be free of my addiction. Great little stream for me as you gave me inspiration. My pleasure, I Heart Dogs. Absolutely. And good luck, and absolutely the best of luck with that. It's hard. It's rough. It is tough. As you can tell, I quit cigarettes, but I'm not off this. I've not been able to let go of my nicotine addiction. I'm weaning myself off. I have weaned myself from 18 milligrams down to 6. Slowly but surely. You know, eventually. It just takes, focus, support, diet, exercise, sleep is really, really important. Keeping things focused is pretty much what it is. It's tough. But I'm slowly but surely weaning myself off nicotine. So, slowly. Very slowly. So, for those who may be just joining, I don't know. I think I've said hi to everybody, but all right. And, Zachary Herbert says, I quit smoking 4.5 years ago. Cold turkey after smoking for almost 30 years. Very well done. Very well done. Hardcore. All right. So, pretty much, this has been a short little stream. Nothing major. Just wanted to touch base with everybody. I know it was kind of an irky kind of a day with all of the stuff that went down, just the grossness that we are faced with on a constant basis. The Bridge Divide says it's Tony Regime says it's hard, it's tough, and it's rough. Are you talking about my PP? Maybe. I hope not. Let me see. Charlie Welch says I quit cold turkey first try right at the start of the log allergy. Oh, oof, damn. That's hardcore. That's just bad time. That's just terrible timing. It's like, man, I wish I hadn't stopped smoking. Man, I wish I hadn't stopped drinking. Man, I wish I hadn't stopped sniffing glue. I picked the wrong day to stop smoking. I picked the wrong day to quit drinking. I picked the wrong day to start sniffing glue. So, for anybody, just a quick update, what we're doing. This is pretty much just the Face of Horror stream to let everybody know what is going on. This is the Face of Horror contest. Advanced to top 20. Oh, I didn't see that. That was new. Advanced to top 20. Oh, and they animated it. Yeah, very cool. Nice. That's cool. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. So this is the Face of Horror contest set up by Rue Morgue and B Plus Foundation. Really, really cool thing that they got going on here. You can vote once every 24 hours. They just reset the round, so you're available to vote now. So there you go. And the link is there in the live chat, and it's in the description, so you can do it there. And thank you to everyone who has voted. I appreciate that. And of course, if you want to vote more than once, you have that ability to do so by giving a donation to the B Plus Foundation, which is the largest provider of financial assistance to families dealing with pediatric cancer. I've looked into them. They are a solid foundation with an excellent track record. The vast majority of their money, I remember clicking, I think it's like 70%. Somebody double check that on me. I may be wrong on that. But a very good portion of them, I know, because sometimes it's a small portion and the rest goes to administration. They don't do this. So, and you can get, for $1, you can get an additional vote for every amount that you donate towards the B Plus Foundation. So really, really good group there. Really great track record. But that's only if you can and only if you're able to. Or only if you want to. Only if you want to and only if you're able to. Otherwise, free daily vote. Just smash that once every 24 hours. Let me see here. Looks like somebody was leaving. Kill the Cut said bye-bye Billy. I don't know. So, but that's pretty much it. So, so we're going to be doing this for the next 7 days. It's going to be this for the next 7 days, and you can vote every single day. So, yes, in other people's live streams, you will see me blasting this to remind people, because sometimes you just got to throw those links out there. We really want to push for me to take this. We really want to have this. The doors that this can open for Week in Horror would be pretty dang amazing. So we're seriously looking forward to that, and to obviously getting Rue Morgue aware of Week in Horror, talking to Kane Hodder about that, putting that if I could record that conversation, that would be freaking amazing. The photo shoot would be fantastic. All of that will be on covered on Week in Horror. It's going to be an absolute blast. So, but there we go. That's pretty much it. So thank you all so very much, everybody, all of the channel members, everybody for all of your votes. I do appreciate that. Hopefully, I will advance to the top 15 in this group. I think it will be amazing. With your help and your support, I will be able to do that. And of course, down in the comments below, if you have any ideas of what we can do if I were to win this thing with that 13 grand, that would be pretty awesome. Any ideas to us, or just let us know over at the Week in Horror Discord. Just jump over to the Discord channel and you can talk to us there. That would be freaking sweet, Tony. You see, this is the kind of stuff that usually I have Johnny on. Johnny would be up there and be like, well, why don't you have him on the show? Well, if I'm there doing a photo shoot with him, fuck yes, I'll invite him on the show. He'd be like, so what do you do? It's like, I run a horror podcast called Week in Horror. He's like, really awesome. It's like, yeah, you should come on sometime. We can have a chat. That's how you do that, because we're in a professional setting and I can bring that up. Not standing outside their booth at a fan convention getting autographs. Hey, let me talk business with you while you're trying to do your business. No. Well, we're both doing the same thing. That's good. Like if I met him on a set, if we were both in the same movie, doing a scene together, we're waiting for them to set lights. Hey, Kane, what's going on? We're chatting. We're getting to know each other. You should come on my show sometime. We should do an interview. Fuck yeah, let's do that. Yeah, good. There you go. Appreciate that, Laura Rader. Best of luck getting to the horror house and getting funded. I promise to keep voting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a safe night. Sleep well and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I do appreciate that. Or, yeah, get Kane as a guest on Week in Horror. Absolutely. We could finagle that. That would be amazing. See, the doors that this could open. Where is Johnny? Because I would have loved to have heard him respond to this. To respond to everything that I just said. He'll probably give me more shit for it. So, but that's pretty much it. So, I know it's getting late. It is after 10 o'clock here, where I know it's super late for a lot of you out there. I didn't want this to go too long. 30 minutes, this is going 40 minutes so far. But that's pretty much it. So, you have the link. The link is in the live chat. The link is down in the description below. And, of course, you will be seeing me blasting this link in other people's live chats that I'm a moderator in. And to go and hit those votes. Hey, Commander Darklight, good to see you. You'll see me blasting this link out for, to get your votes all over the place and hopefully advance me to the top 15. So I see that I'm still in first. Still in first. I have this window up on my computer and I keep refreshing it every hour. I'll refresh it just to see if I've dropped a second. Because if I dropped a second, you can guarantee I'm doing a live stream to get myself back up to first. Unfortunately, Commander Darklight, they do not tell us how many votes we have. That's something that we don't see. So I can't see where I'm at. All I can see is where I'm at in the group. I'm currently first. So if you check this out, if I blow this up, I'm currently first. And these are my 19 competitors, because these are all the individuals that were cut. They all didn't make the cut. We're the top 20, and so it's been cut to that, and I've been first the entire time. So, Tesla Bit and Radio, this This will keep going on until November. So round 9 isn't until November. So I can actually tell you the dates before we go. Let me go to the rules. There we go. Rules. So many rules. How to vote. Competition schedule. The competition schedule is as follows. The Child's Play round begins September 6th and ends September 15th. That was today. Public voting will help reduce each group to 20 competitors. There are more groups than this one, than the one I'm in. Obviously, there are many groups. Now we are in the Gauntlet round. The Gauntlet round begins September 15th and ends September 22nd. Public voting will help to reduce each group to the top 15 competitors. Then will come the Conjure round. The Conjure round begins September 22nd and September 29th. Public voting will help reduce each group to the top 10. Then the Nightmare round begins September 29th through October 6th. Look who decided to join me.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, you're outside.
Yes, I'm in my own horror film.
Spooky.
Exactly.
So I was going through I was letting the chat know the rounds that we're going. So the Nightmare round begins September 29th and ends October 6th. Public voting reduces the groups to the top 5. And then Sacrificial round begins October 6th and ends October 13th. Public voting will help reduce the total competitors to one preliminary winner in each Sacrificial round, who will then advance to the Hellraiser round. Okay, so that's round 5 going to round 7. So Sacrificial round to Hellraiser round. That's 5 to 7. In between that, because the Sacrificial round ends on the 13th and the Hellraiser round starts on the 17th. In between that, from the 14th to the 16th, a two-day round, competitors who took second place in the Sacrificial round will get to compete in a shortened round for a chance to advance to the Hellraiser. Votes will be reset, and public voting will determine the top competitor for each group, who will then advance to the Hellraiser round. Then the Hellraiser round begins on the 17th and ends on the 27th. The top competitors from each Sacrificial round and the Reanimator round group will be divided into Hellraiser round groups, which I may not see the same people. And then votes will be reset, and public voting will determine the top competitor from each group, who will then advance to the Apocalypse. Then the Apocalypse, which is the top one from every single group, will then be divvied up into Apocalypse groups. Votes will be reset. Public voting will determine the top competitor from each group, who will then advance to the final cut. So say there's like 50 groups, that'll like narrow down to like the 50 absolute finalists. And then the final cut begins November 4th and ends on the 10th. Votes will be reset, and public voting will determine which competitor will be the winner of the 2022 Face of Horror competition, the grand prize winner on November 10th, 2022. So you can see, the further I get into this, fully anticipate a massive push. I'm assuming from you, Johnny?
Yes, why not?
Right. And from myself, and hopefully everybody else, a huge, massive push to get me to that point. Because once we narrow down to that, there's going to be those individuals who are pretty much doing what I'm doing. And they have lots of friends in the social media sphere, YouTube, and they're going to be pushing those hardcore. And from what I understand, if there's any concerns about people like, individuals out there who might like be botting and stuff, they are really, really on top of that. So, like, people trying to game the system, not going to fly. Not going to work. They have ways of figuring that out. So, that's pretty much it. Charlie Welt says you're outside because your ass is dropping out after Spice Night.
That hasn't kicked in yet, so we're okay. I had a little rumbly in the tumbly, but,
So I'm glad that you popped on. I was just going to do a short stream. Just wanted to see, watch the flip over to round 2. Now that I have, I don't even know if you can see this, but we can go to here. Now that I have, do you like the new picture?
Is that a teddy bear?
It's Gizmo.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it now. Now I see what's going on.
Yeah. Pouring water on him, yeah.
Pouring water on Gizmo, because we need that. We need that in our lives.
Yes, we do. We do. So, but that's pretty much it. Is advantage. So the next goal, advance to the top 15, is pretty much what it is. Fred Knott says Chili will vote JL. So the reason I want to do this, I wanted to do a nice short little stream, talk about this, because there were so many streams today. Virtually every person that covers fraudsters and their crap was covering that video.
Yeah.
You did, Irish did, Team would have done it if he was in town. Kate covered it. Everybody, I kept getting notifications. Everybody was covering it, and I'm like, you know what? We needed something to talk about other than that. Something fun, something joyful, something that brings us together instead of so much hate and vitriol.
And what better topic than JL?
What better topic than me? It's not just me. It's all of us. It's all of us at Week in Horror. It's not like this may open this will open more doors for all of us than it will just me.
Yeah, look, it's cool to want something. It's cool to want to be the face.
Oh fuck yeah, I want it. I absolutely want it.
You're not getting any judgment from this guy.
And you see, I was just saying, because you weren't here, because we had the conversation. Tony Regime brought it up. So you could what if you could get bring Kane on to the show, have him guest on Week in Horror.
Huh,
exactly.
I wonder who's had that idea before.
That's the situation which you had that conversation. I'm sitting here and we're doing a photo shoot, we're doing the setup, we're both there. We strike up a conversation, we're doing the thing, and it's like, hey, it's like, hey, he was like, what do you? Kane's like, yo, what do you do? I run a horror podcast and I do this stuff. It's like, what is it? Then I say, you know what, you should come on sometime. When we have
kind of like that situation where you stand in line.
Not when you're at a fan convention. You don't just walk up with business. You wait till you're both in business.
Nah,
doing the same thing.
Business.
Then you can broach it.
No. He's in business. He's in business at these conventions. He's not giving his autograph away for free.
You think Kane will remember me?
I don't know. I think he'll remember me because I heckled him at dinner time.
It's true. You did. We were all nervous when you did that.
Oh, you were all nervous. I don't know what the fuck is he going to do. He's going to come over here and beat me, that 70-year-old geriatric.
He might surprise you. Them old guys fight to their burger.
He's got old guy strength, that's for sure.
He's got old man strength. Turn you over his knee.
Yeah, I'll teach you to heckle us, you young whippersnapper.
Oh, well, it'll be a lot of fun. And what do you think? If I were to take this, obviously looking at these prizes. So go head to head with horror legend Kane Hodder in a photo shoot for Room Org. That's cool as shit.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously an opportunity to talk about Week in Horror, the horror podcast, and going through this whole experience and all that stuff. 2-night stay at Buffalo Bill's house.
Is it in the pit or not in the pit?
I have no idea. I do not know. But you can guarantee I'll probably be streaming from there. That would be badass.
JL puts the lotion on his skin or he gets the hose again.
A walk-on role in an independent film. That opens doors alone.
Hey, you know who else is offering walk-on roles in independent films?
This contest is. Fuck with you. Plug your shit. Plug Insomniac, because Tony Regime actually made a joke about this.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's kind of poor choice of words. Plug Insomniac after the shit that I went through tonight. My goodness.
So what's funny is Tony Regime said, "What if it was that Insomniac Films was contacted about the independent film and the walk-on role was one that you were producing, or if it was Nail Gun?"
See,
and I walk on. It's like, I gotta pretend. It's like, I don't know anything. It's like, what am I doing?
Hey, look, I got a special surprise guest.
Yeah. Tesla Bit Radio says, watch Nail Gun last night. Oh shit!
Can't really see him.
Got the whole fucking crew
dark out here.
You can probably see my silhouette.
Yeah. JL's he's trying to get headlocked by Kane Hodder again.
Pretty much.
You should, yes.
Yes.
It's for Room Org.
Yeah.
So Tesla Bitten Radio says, watch Nail Gun last night. Great job, JL. Not just me. That would be obviously a team effort. Eugene, who you see silhouetted so beautifully back there in the Michael Myers position behind Johnny's final girl, is worst final girl ever.
In the history of final girls.
Eugene directed that motherfucker, and they had a blast out there. So I wrote, Eugene directed, and Johnny had his cameo in it.
He got to throw somebody out of a bar.
I threw somebody out of a bar.
He got to throw the bad guys out of a bar.
Yep.
It was pivotal because throwing them out of the bar allowed Nail Gun to kill them.
See, so there you go. Ipso facto, I killed Art.
Yes.
You indirectly murdered the villains. You indirectly set it up. You were integral to the plot.
Integral to the plot. I'm not just driving the plot.
There is no movie without me.
No movie without me. Where's my trailer?
Fred Knott says, "Oh, we know JL would want the lotion and the hose." Oh, absolutely.
Ooh,
absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Commander Darkness says, Eugene! Or that looks like Eugene, but Eugene.
Commander Darklight!
Tony Regime says, if it was a walk-on and nail gun, you could write some lines for yourself. I absolutely could, and I probably
He already did. He already did.
It's already included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh, thank you, I Heart Dogs. Says, all you guys cracked me up. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, said, fuck you guys.
No, hang on. Let me go back to it, and pow, there we are. Bam. They don't need to see it. It's 6 days, 23 hours for the next deal. So I have officially advanced to the top 20. This is officially round 2, and I'm still in first position. So I'm in good shape going in.
You got to mix it up. We don't like just one position. We like all the positions.
You can't do one position all the time.
Gets a little stale and boring.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a feeling I'm going to be on top for a while.
Boy, do I feel sorry for her.
I think that's called being a dom.
Pretty much, yeah. For this one, yes. For being a horror enthusiast, absolutely, and a horror ententhusiast. So anyway,
yeah, right,
so there's the big. So there was the thing. There was the major thing. So we went through those. So like head to head with horror legend Kane Hodder in a photo shoot for Rue Morgue. Awesome. That's opportunities there. 2 night stay at Buffalo Bill's house. Definitely filming while there. Definitely going to put that up on the channel. A walk-on role in independent film. No idea what it is. If I could get killed, that'd be badass. But who knows what it might be.
Is it Hatchet?
No idea. No
maybe
clue.
Hatchet. Yeah, maybe Hatchet 3.
Hatchet 3.
Hatchet 3's already been released. There's 4 hatchets.
4 then.
No, there's 4
How
hatchets.
many hatchets were there?
Okay, fine. Hatchet 18. Fuck you.
Hatchet X.
Hatchet X. Oh, you should totally do that.
Hatchet X versus Jason X. So
Yes.
but then here's the big one. Here's the big kicker. One horror enthusiast will win $13,000.
Whatever.
Well,
Just money.
and obviously that's before taxes. No, but the things that
For $5?
Huh?
So $5?
So that's obviously before taxes, but with that also opens doors. That opens up opportunities for getting shorts funded.
I mean, we all need shorts. I don't really like long pants.
See, I'm thinking we can use that to hire a private eye to hunt down the people we need to talk to about the nail gun feature.
Yep.
Hey, there you go.
We're not saying go kidnap them. We're saying go get them to come to dinner.
Yes, yeah.
Fred Knotts, he's going to wake up and be like the fucking guest. So, I brought you here tonight. Where am I?
Oh, don't worry about that. Small details.
Where's my leg? There's no leg there.
So here's the script.
Yes.
We'll be back in an hour.
So Fred Knott says, where's Eugene? Eugene is obviously outside of Johnny's house.
Yep.
I'm not going to ask what the implications are.
Look,
Look,
you don't need to ask those questions unless you're ready for exactly. You ever play tummy sticks in the middle of the night?
have you ever heard of docking?
Oh.
It's a new
Now just picture the interstellar music with that.
Yep.
The scene where it's spinning.
Cooper, that's not possible. No, it's necessary. Come on,
Yep.
Tars! Come on, Tars!
It's like when that lady was spinning around and around and around and around.
Cooper, we're lined up.
Da, 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 da,
Yep.
da, da, da.
Tesla Bit Radio says Sharknado 12. I would be in Sharknado 12.
I would do
I would do
Sharknado.
Sharknado 12.
Heck yeah.
Archangel 3 says Rocky 5. 1,000. Tesla Bit Radio also says Saw 42.
The meaning of life. Very good.
Yes.
Well, considering Saw 10 comes out next year. Or Saw X.
For fuck's sake.
You
Yes.
can talk about horror movies I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah.
Right. And then Tony Regime says Hatchet X, Jumping Sharks in Space.
Yep.
Angel Vera says Krampus 2099.
That would be nice. Yeah, I can see that.
I can tell you this. If I had the opportunity and got like the connections or whatever and was able to develop something, there is a movie, the movie that I really I want. Obviously, I want to do Nail Gun, and the shorts that I've churned out for you. I want to see, and of course the slasher one in the diner thing is going to be fucking amazing, and it's just action packed and just bloody and gory and visceral. Like he fucking. I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm putting Eugene on notice. That's happening in the spring. We're doing that in the spring.
Yeah, we are doing it. It's gonna happen.
Okay,
In the spring.
because
It's
you
gonna
want to
happen
shoot
spring
that.
2023.
You want to shoot that. Ha!
Yes.
I
I already picture like as she's going through like the door, it hits her in the back.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
I'm looking forward to shooting that too.
Yes. Wink, wink.
You are.
Mm.
But I really, what I really want to shoot, and I'm still finalizing the script because I'm paying particular attention to this one because I want it to be both tongue in cheek and I want it to be authentic but tongue in cheek and I want it to be I just want it to be awesome. And so, but when people watch it, I want to be like, I want them to get the in jokes, much like Shaun of the Dead or something like this. But RVZ, Romans versus Zombies. So after Christ is crucified and all of the dead rise, and I wanted it. And I'm telling you, this whole idea is centered around this one idea. It's like, because somebody asked me once, do you think when the dead rose, Doubting Thomas believed it? And I imagined this, he was like, I don't believe that for a second. So I imagined this moment where someone runs in and slams doors and says, the dead have risen, don't go out there. And Doubting Thomas was like, oh, I don't believe you for a second. Opens the door. It's just...
I'm totally down to do Romans versus zombies. We can have Julius Caesar. I know he was dead already before Jesus was crucified, but fuck it, he can be in the movie too.
He'll be a zombie.
Yeah,
I thought
He'll
that
be the
He'll
zombies.
be the zombie.
I was like, would Doubting Thomas believe that it was happening? Is like, Thomas, don't go out there. I don't believe that for a second. I need to. I was like, because he needs to see for himself. And so someone brought that up, and it started percolating in my mind. And then I started talking to other people about it. It's like, and they were like, "Oh, you got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this." I was like, "Oh fuck, yes, I got to write this thing." So I want to do RVZ, Romans versus Zombies. That's what I want to do bad. So
I want to do Romans bad too. Wait, what?
I want to do zombies.
No. That's Trojans. Trojans, not Romans. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fred Knott says, can you make the apostles the saviors killing the zombies? I imagine some like grand moment where they're like surrounded and then like
I kick ass for the Lord.
So I'm still hammering some stuff out. Like, should the dialogue be authentic? Like, if you really wanted to bite the bullet, just try to do the dialogue they did Passion. Essentially, this is like Passion of the Christ meets Shaun of the Dead. It's kind of like the level of visceral gore and brutality with the Shaun of the Dead tongue in cheek kind of thing. Where this is so if these ignorant people were encountering this shit actually happening, I think it would be fucking hilarious. So. Oh, in the authentic, like in the Aramaic and in the Latin at the time, and have the whole film is subtitled.
That's very difficult. Aramaic is
That
not
would
an
be
easy
hard.
language to speak.
That would be very hard. Otherwise, the language could just be anachronistic. They all speak English, and they all use like anachronistic slang.
Oh yeah, so it'd be the opposite of Romeo and Juliet.
It's kind of like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Oh, Arto Rizzo says, I want to see it just for that scene. Absolutely. Yes. Fred Knotts says, God messed up, rose them all instead of just Jesus, so the apostles have to come to the rescue. That would be hilarious. Well, I think the intention is, Tony didn't most of them speak Greek, most likely. But I think the intention there is that at the end of it, it could be kind of a cliffhanger. It's like, they covered it, like the Romans, they eventually quell it, and they kill all the dead, and then they just bury it, and that's why we never really heard of it. That's why we only got like small smatterings of it, because only a few authors survived to tell the story of what happened. That's why it wasn't like this big thing in history, and that's why so many of these individuals just disappeared, and why they had to make up like endings for them. It was like, oh well, he died this way, and he went off to this city, and
That's the reason why John the Baptist was beheaded.
Yeah. John Burns.
Makes sense now.
Yeah.
Zombies confirmed.
Only way to get them. So obviously this could go in a lot of very, very fun ways, and that's one I would really hope to shoot one day. I hope to say like I want to pitch that and be like, I want to shoot this fucking movie and be like, fuck yes. That's just like the perfect thing. Is like just give you like 2-minute elevator pitch. Absolutely, RVZ, Romans versus zombies. Jesus is dead. The dead have risen, and the people who are around have to survive the night. Passion of the Christ meets Shaun of the Dead.
Whole new meaning to the word Easter.
I mean, you already got Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. You got Boy Scouts Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. You got we got Velocipaster. Like it can get made.
Yeah.
Tesla Bitray says found lost footage style. Johnny O.
Found footage of 080.
Yeah.
All right,
they had iPhones back then.
So we've been going for an hour now, and I want to thank you two for jumping on. Obviously, huge opportunities. If I was to actually take this thing, and the doors it would open for all of us at Week in Horror, I think it would be amazing. Don't know. We shall see. We'll just take it round by round. So we're currently in round 2. I have made it to the top 20. There we have it. And it's cool they added the little like blood automatic there, which I think
top
is
20 people? Really? Look at you.
So that was the
and they
first
have 80
cut.
rounds to get the top 20? For fuck's sake.
9. Oh, well, no. It was like, so this was the group. So these are the top 20. Me, Matthew, Tara,
pretty.
Kate, Curtis, Esme, Billy, Jerry, Shannon, Bailey, Tylene, Buffalo, John, Brittany, Jay, Rihanna, Melinda, Richard, Tammy, and David. So those are the top 20 that made it. Okay, that made the first cut.
JL, I have to be the.
These were all the people that got cut.
I have to be the bearer of bad news, JL. There's a lot of ladies there that have things that you don't.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so this has been
talking about boobies.
You're such a dick. Okay. Yes, Tony Regime. So that's what happened at Masada. You're damn straight. Okay. So let me run this by you. And it's something obviously that's weighing on my mind. There is the distinct possibility, and I would not be mad about it, but there's a distinct possibility that I may lose out to this, lose out to TNA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I'm Kane Hodder, I'm like, JL, it's a good-looking guy, but
she has an OnlyFans.
She has an OnlyFans.
I could do OnlyFans. Fucking awful. What was it? It's like Steve Guttenberg in that movie where he played the biker guy. I can't remember. Oh, it was this comedy that had him and Shelley Long and Jamie Gertz. You know which one I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
Where he plays he plays the dude who turns into like the New Zealand biker guy in order to win the girl he's fallen in love with. So there's a scene where he's like, "You need to work on your tan. Take your shirt off," and he's like, because he's all out of shape and shit. But I see we're winding down. I know it's late. It's 10:30, going for a little over an hour, but we've made it to the second round. So Tony resumes. I reckon jail has at least a C cup. I'd say I'm a large B, to be perfectly honest. Hey, Sir Little Wolf is here. Good to see you, Sir Little Wolf. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we've had a lot of fun, had some good laughs. Tesla Bitten Ray says it might be the only account that people pay money to put the clothes back on. This is true.
Not the only one.
Counts.
Still counts.
All right, so what I will do is I will put the link here for everybody to vote. Hey, Darcy Vanberg, good to see you. There's the link for Face of Horror for you to vote for me. I'm still currently in first, and I guess we will try and maintain my first position in the Face of Horror contest for as long as possible, hopefully all the way to the end. I've advanced to the top 20 thanks to y'all's support, and I guess we'll just keep going. So you will see, obviously the longer we go, you will see us really, really pushing this through all of our channels. So Johnny, myself, and if you see me in a live stream, no doubt you're going to see the link for this. So I thank everybody for their votes. Arcade 3 says, thank you so much for that clip, JL. I'm going to put that to good use.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
He's talking about the.
Jeez.
We got to be careful. So I'm glad that we were able to hang out and have a laugh after kind of a gross day of streaming. All the notifications I got, that was gross. Hopefully we were able to put a nice cap on today with something fun, something joyful, something that brings us together, something we can laugh about, and that's what I want, especially after such an amazing night last night. Such a terrific fucking stream.
It was a terrific fucking.
A finale.
It was a terrific fucking. Wait, what?
I hate you so much. I really do.
Again, remember, it all works to the Interstellar music.
It does. So we will keep tabs on this. I'll keep watching. If I fall into second place, you can guarantee I'll probably be doing a stream, probably right then and there to try and generate. Yes, Jess. It says, clearly it seems my reading comprehension skills are lacking since it says right on there that you can vote once a day. Yes, Jess. Oh, okay. I get you. I get what you're saying. So yeah, once a day vote, or if you want, you can donate to the B Plus Foundation, which, last time it is the largest provider of financial assistance to families dealing with pediatric cancer. Like I said, I've looked into them. They have a fantastic track record, really, really good people, and they've done a lot of good in the past. And obviously it's $1 per vote. You can choose an amount or choose your own amount, and you get additional votes for your donation. But you don't have to do that. It's only if you can and only if you want to. Otherwise, bam, free daily vote once per 24 hours. And once you click that, the 24 hours resets, and you keep going, and that's pretty much it. So, awesome. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. This was fun. I just want to do a short little one to keep everybody updated and to see if I, see the reset and see if anything cool happened, which we did. It kind of did. I put a new picture up there and, of course, advanced to the top 20. That's pretty much it. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I had fun.
I had fun too.
All right, say goodbye, Eugene.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Boo-boo.
Hey, you guy.
Coble Goobla. He's such a dork. All right, so thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been fun. I just want to do a short little 1 hour chat, 1 hour live stream, so you can see what was going on, get the updates, and of course there we have it. So Face of Horror. I'm currently in the second round. I survived to the second round to the top 20. This cut, September 22nd, will be to the top 15. So hopefully I can survive all the way to the third round. So thank each and every single one of you for all of your votes and all of your support. I'll link it one more time. there it is in the live chat where you can cast your vote, and of course it's down in the description below. You'll see it pop up here and there all over the place. So appreciate everybody hanging out. This has been an absolute blast. Unfortunately, I didn't create an outro vid for this, so I'm just going to have to end the stream. Thank you, Elizabeth Fester, for throwing up all of the cool emojis that I made for you. And there's a couple of new ones in there as well for all you channel members. I created the logic ref, so if I'm ever in a debate, you can put the logic ref when you hear my opponent make commit a fallacy. And of course, the got nothing guy, because Real at the Wheel's got nothing. There's nothing at all. As a matter of fact, he hasn't uploaded a video since he uploaded the 3rd video about me. So, oh, Duo Tangelo Kermit? Okay, I could do that. So, but yeah, that guy Real at the Wheel, if you remember when I covered that on a stream a few days ago, he did a 3rd video about me. So, a 3rd response. And so there was like 2 that he pulled and removed from his channel because they made him look so bad. Then he did a 3rd one on top of that where he was critiquing me, and it was just as bad. I don't plan on like really responding to it, but it's still up there if you want to go see it, but you don't have to give him the click. It's not necessary. But that's pretty much it. So thank you so much. Go out there and vote for me, Face of Horror. You've seen it all here, and it's pretty much it. So because Ardo Rissanen asked for it, give me 2 seconds. It's in my resource folder. So because he asked for it, Elizabeth couldn't find his channel. Maybe it's gone. Who knows? I haven't actually checked in a while. But I just know because he tagged me in his 3rd video, so I got a notification about it. So thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate seeing everybody. All you channel members, enjoy the new emojis. Of course, if you'd like to support the channel, if you want to become a channel member, you can. The link is down below. And thank you all so very, very much. And for you, Ardo, because you requested it.
There not many songs about old Tangelo? Is it 'cause nobody cares?